What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Real Funny as fuck. You know, we back at it again with another YouTube reaction video. Alright, just making sure. I can't have my shit looking crusty on the screen. I need to have some motherfucking Carmex on standby next time. I ain't gonna fake it. I was finna go get it, but I'm finna spark up, so I ain't even gonna do that shit. But man, we got road rage shoot. We got road rage shoots at cop. We got road rage shoots at car with cops right behind him. Just being a pure dummy. Not having no awareness around you. You just pure anger. Just pure fucking anger, man. Messed up, bro.
So I want to press charges on this guy.
How many shots did you fire?
2 or 3, just scared. Probably going to jail forever.
Monday, May.
I'm saying though, y'all really be that butthurt in traffic that you willing to shoot at somebody in traffic while the cars are moving, or they wasn't moving. I don't know, but y'all really ready to risk y'all life over one little emotional dispute. Have y'all not watched the movie Unhinged, cuz? Have y'all not watched that movie? And that shit been out for some years now. About the road rager who it was a lady. She cut some dude off in traffic. He was already having a bad day and shit. And then all he wanted her to do was apologize. You feel me? To know that she was in the wrong, to take accountability. She didn't want to do that. And now she had that man chase her ass the entire movie. Trying to put like real deal BTA, built to ass. Built to ass, bro.
13th, 2024, Albuquerque, New Mexico. During the morning rush, hundreds of vehicles move along one of the city's busiest highways.
I ain't gonna lie, I heard about Albuquerque, New Mexico. They said it's not a place you want to visit, but hey, I'm gonna believe them, so I'm gonna believe them.
A sudden maneuver, an inappropriate gesture, and an impulsive response from one driver to another are enough to trigger a spiral of violence. What begins as a minor traffic incident escalates right in front of witnesses and cameras into a broad daylight shooting, and authorities must act immediately. I'm Tyler, and today's Daily Dose of Crime features exclusive, never-before-seen footage from police records and court documents. Every individual involved is presumed to be innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Viewer discretion is advised for mature content.
Get out of the car!
Excuse me.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Step outside! Step outside! Get out of the car!
Nah, that's funny as hell though. Imagine you thinking you finna get away with doing some dirt in your head, and the cops is behind you entirely. Like, peekaboo, I'm behind you, bitch.
Get over here! Stand over here! Walk right there! Get stuff like this! Get on your knees! Get on your knees! Get on your knees! Lay down on your stomach! Lay down on your stomach!
From the neighboring lane, officers with the New Mexico State Police have a clear view as the driver of a Nissan Pathfinder reaches out of his window and fires a weapon directly at another moving vehicle. They see everything: the movement, the gun, and the shot. And within moments, they activate their emergency lights and position themselves right behind the suspect. The driver, later identified as Paul Marquez, pulls over and steps out of the vehicle, only to quickly be restrained and handcuffed by officers for a crime committed in plain view of the law.
Right now, right? You have the right to remain silent.
I know the whole gist, brother. You're good, bro. I know what's going on, bro. I'm not gonna fucking. I know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, but he still has to read you your Miranda rights. Otherwise, you wouldn't be under arrest. I seen some shit like that. I was like, what? So if somebody don't read you your Miranda rights, you technically is not under arrest and they can get charged for that? You might get some money off that shit, boy. Damn.
You don't have any other weapons? I'm just gonna take this as a back pocket a little bit. Camera for me. You don't have. You say you don't have anything else on you. I'm gonna check the room. Make sure you don't have anything in there.
Hey man, I know they probably patted you down. I'm gonna pat you down too. Just put police car here, put the uniform. Anything on you I should know about? Anybody tell you that you're under arrest yet?
Yeah, I figured, bro. That's why I said
I appreciate you not putting up a fight or doing anything silly.
it's cool, bro. I messed up, bro.
At least you're taking accountability.
You're not hurt or injured in any way?
It might be more of a thorough search than the first officer. It must be his car then. Oh, they might got the state police on
These are
the
your cars so they don't get lost, okay? I have something to see here. Hold on a second. Yep.
Close in the Tahoes?
I get a phone call, bro, whenever
You have a phone in your car?
I have my phone in my car, bro, and I'm just seeing if I can get all my personal stuff with me, brother.
Your phone will come with you as well as your wallet. Everything else can't go with you to the jail.
I'm saying, like,
Without resistance, Marquez cooperates as he's escorted to the patrol unit. Before being taken to the detention center, he makes one simple request: to retrieve his cell phone from the vehicle.
Hell nah, them afterthoughts hitting his ass. Man, why the fuck did I stop? I should have just kept going, man. What the fuck? Yeah, them second chance. What the fuck? It be funny how I be trying to word shit. But those second split decisions, when we go with our first gut and not our second gut, we really wish we went with our second gut, cause then we can't win. If we get caught in that instance, we be like, damn, it probably would have went better if I would have chose route B. You feel me? So I know exactly how his ass feel.
Are they?
But the thing that in their necessity, the shock came through and I don't know where it went, but this right here is like upsetting. So I want to press charges on this guy.
Yeah, we got it, man. I'm sorry.
Like I was telling the other officer, we were getting off the trail. I was trying to merge in. This guy almost rammed me from the back. He got upset, rolled down his window, flashed his gun. After I seen, I zoomed by him, trying to get away, and this guy is just like right on my. I have everything on dash cam as well.
Do you?
I do.
Okay. Can you save that?
I can.
Can you save it? Hey, come here. Come here real quick. Open up this door. Open up that door. Stand right here. Stand right here. Come here. Turn around.
An officer approaches the victim and performs a quick check to ensure they weren't injured and are not carrying a weapon.
Turn around. All right, man.
I appreciate
You're good.
it.
Do you have your license on you too?
Yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Let me get a notepad real quick.
Passenger side.
Officers walk alongside the vehicle, identifying each and every bullet strike one by one.
Rounds did. The back door did. That one got stopped, I think, by the crash panel. The other one went through. The passenger one.
Like you said, that's upsetting because his children sit on that side. So just imagine if his child got hit, bro. If his child got hit, ooh-wee. You ever seen a mad Mexican? Me neither, but in the movies, I think it's pretty accurate. Honestly. Them motherfuckers don't play, man. Them jokers don't play. They don't play at all. Hey.
Back, maybe.
Fuck with a
Went through.
vato. Fuck with a vato if you want to, man. They're gonna show you ass. They're gonna show you.
So we're involved in a drive-by shooting, essentially road rage incident. You were the one who waved me down, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this is your vehicle right here? This gray dirty. Could you do me a favor real quick and just write me down a quick narrative of what you saw before you saw me, and then what happened, and then how you felt during the whole entire event. And then as far as the vehicle, do I have permission to go in the vehicle and check to see for evidence, see if any bullets went through?
That's fine.
What happened? Because there are some bullet holes on your passenger side here. I see a total of 3. There may be more. I don't know.
He did say he only shot like 2 or 3 times in the interrogation.
Victor Chavez.
While Marquez remains in custody, officers speak with the victim, who points out the bullet impacts along the side of the vehicle. The damage is obvious and substantial. Officers inspect each strike, discuss the trajectory, and begin reconstructing the incident. They then ask the victim for a detailed statement, and his testimony becomes essential in piecing together the exact moment when a simple road dispute nearly turned deadly.
Damn. Not really trying to. Yeah, so it's likely if okay, from where I'm looking at the damn bullet casing at, it damn near would have struck the bottom, like right here where your feet be hanging and shit. It would have damn near struck right there. So depending on how long his child was, if he would have been in this seat, his leg would have got grazed. 9 out of 10. 9 times out of 10, his leg would have got grazed. Or his ankle. Or that big would have got
3 bullets hit the passenger side of the vehicle, 1 in the rear door, 1 in the rear window frame, and 1 close to the wheel well. The trajectory indicates the shooter fired at close range, while both vehicles were in motion.
Okay, so they were in motion. Yeah. You don't even get your car no more, nigga. Your shit get towed.
Officers document the damage to the victim's car with precision. Each bullet hole is photographed and logged as key evidence in the investigation. Once it's complete, they move to Marquez's Nissan Pathfinder, securing the area with crime scene tape while preparing a formal search. The firearm used in the attack has not yet been recovered, and everything suggests that it may still be inside. Every detail from the initial gesture to the moving gunfire will be crucial to reconstruct what happened.
Be transporting this 15 to the 81. TAC, I think at 14 is going to follow. Any water or anything, Paul?
After being formally arrested, Marquez is taken to a holding cell, and within hours he'll face an official interrogation for the highway shooting.
How did you know, like, the person ahead was an officer? Like, we weren't there, so I don't know if they were like in a marked unit.
So at that time, I didn't see him until I got in front of him and I sped up. So when I was passing on the cars in the left, I was in the middle lane. So I was kind of going pretty fast to get away from him, and then I noticed the black SUV on the left side. I was thinking it was probably just a regular SUV, but when I got closer, I looked at the plate, and that's how I knew it was a state trooper.
Okay.
Do you remember what the...
Look at God. Being at the right place at the right time. Cause just like I'm saying, in this real incident, what if his kids was in it was in the back seat, bro? What if his kids was in the back seat? How do you think this would have, how you think this situation right now that is going, it just you know, a simple incident report, bam, bam. But what if his kids would have got hit? What do y'all think he would have did? Hopefully he would have thought about his kids first and, you know, make sure that they got to the hospital first. But I'm saying, though, like, in that moment, and y'all on the fucking highway, in that type of moment, boy, in my mind is 2 parts of me saying I need to make sure I get my kids to the hospital, make sure they good. I'll deal with the shit later. Cause he probably already had got the license plate. Probably, it's a possibility. We just gonna throw that out there. If he did get the plate. Boom, he make it to the hospital, call 911, da. Yeah, I need to make an incident report. This SUV shot at me and my kids, and we're at the hospital right now, and he's getting treated. Bam, that's solution 1. That's perfectly fine. That's the civilian route. 2, I pull over. Make sure my kid's straight, and I follow his ass. Simple that. I'm gonna follow your ass until you run out of gas or I run out of gas, brother. Put a flame to your ass. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a flame to your ass.
It was a black plate with the badge on it. I can't remember the number or anything.
Okay. And then were you able to like communicate anything to like the officer, or you said like that's when he started?
The victim explains that he noticed a dark SUV nearby, but it wasn't until he saw the black license plate and body style that he realized it was an unmarked patrol car. He had tried to alert the officer by honking and waving, and just moments later, the attacker opened fire.
There was somebody that was shooting. He looked at me, and then he just sped up while that guy sped up. So that guy took off in the third lane, and the officer went after him from there. And then I was just staying behind him the whole time.
What happened after that?
So when he finally pulled him over, he got out right away, disarmed his firearm, and was giving him commands to get out of the vehicle.
Did you end up like just passing them, or did you like kind of stay parked behind? Or
I just stayed behind the officer.
Did you observe anything in the vehicle, like a projectile or like a round or a casing or anything in particular?
No, I didn't see anything in there.
And I know you have the little one in your arms, but if you can maybe draw me a little sketch real quick.
When I was right by the officer as well?
No, just like before that. Like we'll start first, like where you were positioned when you first observed the firearm, and then we can go from there.
So when I got on Paseo, I was on the far right lane, which was an ending lane. Got into the left lane, and then I was in the third lane, but I was switching over to the middle lane, and then that's when that guy came behind me. He was tailgating me in the middle lane, so that's when he came around me. He was in the left lane, I was still in the middle, and that's when he first waved his firearm at me. And from there, he sped up, cut me off in the middle lane, and that's when he kind of slowed down a little bit. And from there, I came around to the left lane, the first lane, and then that's when he showed his firearm again. So when I seen that, I took off, got back in the middle lane in front of him, and then I was speeding up, and then the officer was in the left lane, and then that's when I was waving him down. So I was still in the middle, and then that's when that guy came back or went to the third lane, and that's when he shot me here while the officer was on the left lane.
So you were in the middle lane pretty much from the beginning after you made that left turn, or that?
Oh, he a bold motherfucker. Not only did he shoot twice, but that third shot gave it. The third shot gave it. Like his ass it.
You know, yes. And then you make that turn this way to the left to get around his vehicle?
Yes.
Hours after the incident, the victim sits down with investigators to go over what had happened. His account is detailed and steady, though the tension is still evident in his voice. He describes how the other driver suddenly appeared, cutting him off in traffic. But what had triggered such an aggressive response? Investigators hand him a pen and paper to sketch out what had happened, and he calmly draws the highway lanes, marking exactly where the confrontation began. Paseo del Norte, second lane, a vehicle approaching fast, the threat escalating, first the gun, then the shots. Each detail helps clarify just how close he came to becoming a casualty. But one question remains. What makes a person open fire in broad daylight in front of many witnesses?
When you heard the shots, did you feel like the impacts on your vehicle, or did you just hear the shots?
I heard like thumps against my vehicle.
Okay.
I didn't know exactly where, but you could hear them impacting the vehicle.
And then what were you thinking like at that time when you heard? And then
at that time, I thought I was hit. I was checking myself at the same time.
Okay.
But my mind was just rushing at when all that happened, so I didn't really check myself for any impacts. But
sure, your adrenaline was probably pretty high, right? Like,
yeah.
And then that vehicle, you noticed it was behind you pretty much the whole time getting onto Paseo?
So I did see him further back until he got closer, and then I realized he wasn't going to let me and other people in. So he sped up, cutting through the lanes from the back end.
So you noticed his behavior, driving behavior, was maybe a little bit erratic, or was it just kind of all over the place?
Yeah, he was driving crazy when he was going around to get on Paseo.
When asked when the confrontation began, the victim answers firmly, it started when the other driver sped up behind him and cut him off. That's when he knew something wasn't right.
And just so I can recap and make sure I have everything right, did at any point he, the suspect, and the suspect vehicle, the white vehicle, did that ever like go in front of you? I think you mentioned it may have.
Yes, he was in front of me.
Okay.
The first time when he waved his gun, that's when he cut me off, and that's when he was in front of me.
Okay. And then your dash cam should have captured that.
Yes.
During his interview, the victim tells investigators that his vehicle is equipped with a dashboard camera. He believes it may have recorded much of the encounter, including the lead-up, the close proximity, and the exact moment the shots were fired. Investigators take note immediately. The footage could offer a critical second perspective, not only documenting Marquez's behavior, but also backing up the victim's timeline. In a case like this, every recorded moment could mean the difference between a charge and a conviction.
Morning.
So my name's Everson Cruz.
Oh, it's still the same day.
This is so do you know how this rolls? You have your rights as well. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now? Like I said, man, we have a few questions about what happened today. All right, we'll go through that. It's a Taurus 40. Taurus 40. Is that yours?
Yeah.
So when you run it through ETX and stuff, it'll come back to you?
Yeah, it'll come back. It'll come back as mine, yeah.
Where's that gun at now?
It should be in the car. I put it in the passenger seat.
And can you tell me where?
It was either on the passenger seat, or if not, whenever I stopped it probably slid on the floor, but it was on the passenger side. That's why I put it. I didn't want anything to escalate further than what it already did.
How many shots did you fire? Do you remember?
You didn't want anything to escalate, and it already did. Brother, you should have never pulled that bitch out. Like, what the fuck was really going through your mind, bro? What the fuck was really going through your mind? We need answers.
What was we needed at that point?
We need them now.
Obviously, I mean, you pissed us off. Just pissed you off. Yeah. What was going on at that point?
This all brings it back to the Unhinged movie, cuz. These niggas getting in their feelings because a motherfucker cut them off. Maybe if you weren't going so fucking slow, you weren't getting cut off. Especially if you got 100 or 200 feet of free space in front of you, and you driving slow. You driving the fucking, I ain't gonna say the speed limit because you're supposed to drive the speed limit. I'm just saying you driving under the speed limit, 5 to 10 miles under. And you think you're not finna get cut off, bruh? Yeah, you got it. You got it. Drive slow. Continue to drive slow. And watch every motherfucker pass you. In life.
That was the only
calm down. You
explanation
ain't
Paul
going
Marquez
forever.
gave during questioning. No justification or remorse. Just a sentence that changed everything for investigators.
Oh yeah, the nigga didn't say sorry at all.
Pulled up on him on the side before you got those rounds off. What did you see?
To be honest, I don't really remember it. It just kind of went all blurry real quick. Whenever everything happened, I just got too upset, and everything just kind of went, everything just went blurry, and I don't really know what happened after that.
Look Middle Eastern.
It was just him, and it looked like he was going to work too.
In the interrogation room, Paul Marquez speaks with what seems like honesty, saying he used a .40 caliber Taurus and left the weapon in the vehicle after the shooting. He admits to firing 3 rounds at the side of the victim's car while both were still in motion, and when asked why, he then pauses, saying that he simply lost control. His voice is quiet, he avoids eye contact, and he seems remorseful, hardly the same man who hours earlier had opened fire in traffic over a moment of anger.
What I'm saying, y'all letting y'all emotions get the best of y'all, cuz. Y'all not females. We are not females, bro. think. Yes, we're human. We're all human, of course. Of course, we all human. We got all the same fucking emotions and shit. What I'm saying, as a man though, you gotta learn to seek out your emotion and learn to diverse that shit somewhere else and not feed into it. Use that bitch as a superpower, cuz whatever you feeling within that moment, direct it towards something else. Put that same anger you just had towards that man to shoot him into singing your favorite song aggressively, nigga, until you calm down. That type of shit. But getting worked up and not thinking because of a split second decision of anger, bro, that shit gonna cost you your life every fucking time.
You said you experienced that fire first, right? Yeah. What was happening at that point? Because obviously, some point you said that you were next to him at some point, right?
Yeah, I was next to him at some point, almost pretty much right after we passed the bridge, and he got in front of me. There was an open lane on the right hand side of me, and I got in the far right hand side. He was in the middle lane, and then that's when I pulled up next to him.
Now, do you remember at what point you got those shots off?
It was probably about right after the bridge, probably a little after that, probably like a minute, 2 minutes after, 3 minutes after maybe.
What was your stance? How'd you get those rounds off?
Nothing,
do you remember?
Nothing, I just pulled it up and just right after that.
He said I just pulled it up.
You shotguns before? Like you go shooting, ranges and stuff like that?
Yeah, here and there, yeah.
Practicing it?
Yeah.
Now do you know how, bullets work?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that?
Nothing, it practically went into another car, hit another person.
You obviously have a firearm, right? You bought a firearm, and you know how guns work. Rounds don't just stop. How'd you feel after?
Nothing, I messed up. I already know I did.
Did you see it?
I felt bad. I shouldn't have done it.
When asked how he felt after pulling the trigger, he quietly says he felt bad for messing up. His voice and posture suggest sincere regret, but by then, it was already too late.
Definitely too late.
You look scared. Something else could have escalated further than that.
Oh, when you were getting those rounds off, what was he doing? Could you see that?
No.
Now fast forward a little bit. Now you're driving. You get those rounds off. What happens after that?
That's right away. That's when that cop had seen me, and he had turned his lights on, and that's when I pulled over.
Where was that cop at?
I'm not too sure where he was at.
But you saw him turn the lights on or something?
Yeah, I stopped and I seen a black SUV come my way, and I already knew it was a cop because how fast he was moving.
As the interrogation continues, investigators want to understand exactly what Marquez saw before firing. He says he knows how to use a firearm. He's trained before. He doesn't appear nervous. And when asked what he saw at the moment of the shooting, he says the victim looked scared, but he pulled the trigger anyway. At the time of the incident, Paul Marquez was just 22 years old, having no major criminal record, but had a history of aggressive behavior. Months earlier, he had been arrested in another road rage case, though that charge would later be dismissed. But this time, there would be
All right, buddy. I see that I'm starting to pick up a pattern here. Those eyes.
consequences. He was initially charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and shooting from a moving vehicle. But after pleading guilty in October of 2024, the most serious charges were dropped. In a rare move, the victim requested that Marquez not be sent to prison, but instead be given a chance at rehabilitation. On January 22nd of 2025, instead of prison time, Marquez was accepted into the Young Adult Court Program, a specialized initiative focused on reintegration for defendants aged 18 to 20. 2025. Under strict supervision, Paul Marquez must comply with conditions including counseling, community service, education requirements, and regular court check-ins. His freedom won't be...
I mean, that's better than sitting behind four walls every fucking day. And gotta survive every fucking hour. Honestly, I wouldn't want to do that shit neither, but I'm just saying, hey, there's a win somewhere in this situation, my boy. You didn't go to jail. You didn't go to jail. But you did fuck up, though. Now you got a mean ass record, boy. You went from having a clean record to having I don't know. Do they even put probation on records? Yeah, you're not guilty, but you were still put into the system. Like, what is that? Do they just call it a misdemeanor or what? Mm-hmm. Somebody let me know. Somebody. But if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Rell. Peace.